Good morning, everybody. This is Apba Brian and Apba Baseball Classics bringing to you game number 34 of the King of the Hill tournament. We have a new King of the Hill team. That's the 1934 Philadelphia Stars of the Negro Leagues, Negro National League, the second edition. And today they're hosting the 1935 Chicago Cubs. The 1932 New York Yankees are now the new leaders of this tournament. They're in first place with a 4-1 record plus 4 difference, and then in second place are the 1911 New York Giants. They are 3-1 plus 14 difference. All right, 34 Philadelphia Stars, chance to make their mark on this tournament. This is Apba Baseball Classics, where yesterday's stars performed through cards and dice, classic games on our tabletops. Here are the starting lineups for today's game. 45 Cubs, Augie Galen, Stan Hack at third base, Gabby Harden at catcher, Chuck Klein, Frank Damari, Billy Herman, Phil Cavaretta, Billy Jerkis, and Larry French, grade A YZ pitcher, is on the mound for the visiting Cubs. For the Philadelphia Stars, Jake Stevens, Jake Dunn, Judd Wilson, Chaney White, Mickey Casey, Pete Washington, Dewey Creasy, Dick Say, and Rocky Ellis is on the mound. He is a grade A YW modifier. All right, Rocky Ellis on the mound. He's completed his warm-up tosses. I like to roll 6 pairs of dice and read them in red, white, blue, purple, yellow, and green order. And here we go. Augie Galen steps into the box. First roll of the game is a ground ball hit to second base, fielded by Dick Say. Throw to Judd Wilson at first, and there's one man retired. Stan Hack rolls a 6-3. That is a fly ball to center field, put away by Pete Washington. And Gabby Hartner rolls a 1-4. That's a fly ball to Chaney White in left field. 3 up and 3 down for the Cubs. No runs, hits, or errors. We go to the bottom of the first. No score with the Philadelphia Stars coming to bat. Okay, Jake Stevens steps into the box. He's facing Larry French, who became a naval officer in World War II. I think he commanded a ship during the war. Here's a pitch to Jake Stevens. 3-6 is a base on balls. Stars have their first hitter on base, and he is a fast runner. Jake Dunn, the batter. 3-1 is his roll, and that's a 9 against a pitcher that's going to be a infield single towards second base. Stars have first and second and nobody out. Here's Judd Wilson. He rolls a 6-6 roll. That's a hit column roll, and 1-4 is a drive to left center field. He's going to get into the gap. Here comes Stevens. He rounds third and will score. Also, Jake Dunn rounds third. He's going to score. And Judd Wilson drives in 2 runs. Philadelphia Stars in the first inning before anybody's out have a 2-0 lead. Brings up Chaney White. He drove the bus yesterday for the Philadelphia Stars, going 3 for 5 with 3 singles and 3 RBIs. His role is a 3-6. That pitch is in the dirt and ball 4. Based on balls, Chaney White goes to first. First 4 Stars have reached in the first inning. Next batter is Mickey Casey, 250 hitter, and his role is a 1-5. 8 against an 8 pitcher. Runners on first and second. And that is a ground out toward third base. Stan Hack throws to first. Everybody moves up 90 feet. Second and third, one down. Pete Washington comes to bat. We'll need another dice roll. We've gone through 6 dice rolls. Here's a roll for Pete Washington. 5-1 is a 9. That's a fly ball hit deep to center field. That's caught by Augie Galen. It'll be a sac fly. RBI for Washington. Wilson tags and scores. It is Stars 3-0. 2 outs. Dewey Creasy comes to bat. And Dewey Creasy's roll is a 4-5. That's going to be a base on balls. Here's Dick Say, the Stars' second baseman. 2 down, 2 on. And 4-1 is a ground out to the shortstop. That ends the inning, but the Philadelphia Stars bust out of the gate with 3 runs in the first inning on 2 hits. The big one, the 2-run double by Judd Wilson. At the top of the second inning, 3-0 Stars. All right, the Philadelphia Stars are the home team. Their scores on the right, visitors are on the left. Chuck Klein will lead off for the Cubs in the top of the second inning. His roll is a 1-4. That's a fly ball to Cheney White in left. 1 out. Frank Damari, I think this was his best season in the major leagues. He was a .325 hitter, 1935. 5-2 is a ground ball to third base, fielded by Dewey Creasy, and a throw across to Judd Wilson. 2 outs. Billy Herman, 2-5 is a 8 against an A pitcher. That's going to be an out. Pop up to third base and Creasy on the play. It's been 6 up and 6 down for the Cubs. We go to the bottom of the second inning. 3-0 Philadelphia. All right, Rocky Ellis, the pitcher, will lead off the bottom of the second inning. He's a fairly good hitting pitcher. It was a rocky start for Larry French. He had to face 8 batters in the first. Let's see if he can get together here in the second. 2-3 is a 15. And I've got one of the purple dice. So 15 on fielding column 1 is a fly out to left field. But on fielding column 2, which is what Chicago is, the totals add up to 37. That's going to be a base hit to center field. So it's starting anew. It looks like Stars may have more mischief in mind. Jake Stevens steps into the box. He rolls a 1-4. That's a fly out to Chuck Klein in left field. Runner holds, and there's 1 out. Jake Dunn. 3-3 roll for Dunn. That's a hit column roll, and 32 is a single, just a 7. Dunn is 2 for 2. Ellis will round second, and he goes to third. Here's Judd Wilson. Judd Wilson rolls a 6-2. That's a 41. Runners on first and third. It's a double steal for the Stars. Stars steals second, and the runner scores from home. I think that's the first time on the channel anybody has stolen home that I can remember. 4-0. Stars are out in front of the Chicago Cubs. Judd Wilson still up there at the plate. And let's see, his roll is a 35, 9 against an A pitcher. The runner on second is a ground out to the shortstop. The runner goes to third. 2 down, and that brings up Cheney White. We need another dice roll. 3-3 roll for Cheney White. That's going to be a base hit, and it's going to score Jake Dunn. 5-0. Mickey Casey's the batter. He is their catcher. And we need another dice roll. 4-3 is a comebacker back to Larry French, who throws the first for 3 outs, but 2 more runs for the Stars on 2 hits. We go to the third inning. It's the Stars 5 and the Cubs 0. All right, for the top of the third inning, Phil Cavaretta, longtime Chicago Cub, will lead off for the Cubs. 5-2 is his role. That's a ground ball to third base. Dewey Creasy to Judd Wilson, and Cavaretta is retired. Billy Jurgis rolls a 1-4, fly out to left field. And pinch hitter for the pitcher, French, who just didn't have it today, is Freddie Lindstrom. And Lindstrom rolls a pop-up behind home plate. Mickey Casey gets rid of the mask and makes the catch. It's been 9 up and 9 down for Rocky Ellis. We go to the bottom of the third. Stars 5 and the Cubs 0. All right, to pitch the last of the third inning, new pitcher for Chicago is Roy Henshaw from Chicago, Illinois. He's like French, a left-hander. 13-5, 3.26 earned run average. He's a rated starting pitcher, so he could go a while. Pete Washington will lead off for the Stars in the bottom of the third. 3-5 is the rule. 40 is a W. It's going to be a base on balls as Roy Henshaw has that W modifier. All right, put Washington at first. Average speed. Dewey Creasy's the batter. He rolls a 4-6 to fly out to right field. Dick Say, second baseman, comes up. His roll is a 4-2. That's a swing and a miss. Strike 3. 2 outs, 1 on. And now the pitcher, Rocky Ellis, who's retired everybody he's faced, and the only time he batted, he got a single. His roll is a 2-4, and that's a ground out to third. No runs, no hits, and 1 left. Top of the fourth, it is 5-0 Philadelphia Stars. Augie Galen leads off for Chicago. All right, he rolls a 4-3. That's a comebacker back to Ellis. 1 down. Stan Hack's roll is a 6-5, pop out to the catcher, 2 outs. And Gabby Hartnett rolls a 4-2. That's a 9 against an A pitcher, a ground out to the shortstop. It's been 12 up and 12 down. Rocky Ellis is sailing along for the Philadelphia Stars. Last of the fourth inning, 5-0 Stars. Top of the Philadelphia order. Jake Stevens steps into the box. He's got some speed. Stevens was the roommate of Judd Wilson for a number of years. They were best of friends. All right, 2-6 is a roll for Stevens, and that is a ground ball to second base, thrown out by Billy Herman, 1 down. Brings up Jake Dunn. 2-2 roll for Dunn is a single for Jake Dunn. He is 3 for 3 on the day. Here's Judd Wilson. His role is a 3-6 base on balls. Second batter that's been walked by Henshaw. First and second filly. Cheney White, 302 hitter in 1934. Rolls a 4-1, and that is a 28 with runners on first and second and fielding column 2. Batter safe on a fielder's choice, 6'4", and not quick enough at first base. So Wilson's out at second. Fielder's choice by Cheney White. Stars have first and third, 2 retired. Here's Mickey Casey. Casey rolls a 1-3, and that's going to be another walk, third walk. Surrendered by Henshaw, and you can't keep doing that. It's going to bite him in the butt at some point. All right, 5-3 is the roll for Pete Washington, and that is a 15 with the bases loaded. Let's see if Pete Washington can put a quarter in a merry-go-round. And that is a single to left field. Fumbled out there by Chuck Klein. Dunn scores. White scores. Casey goes to third, and Washington advances to second on the E7. Gets credit for just 1 RBI. 2 more runs for the Stars. And now the score is Philadelphia 7 and Chicago nada. Here's Dewey Creasy. And we need a new dice roll. We've gone through 6 rolls in this inning. And the roll is a 1-1 roll for Dewey Creasy. That's a base hit. And that will score 2 runs. Two ribbies by Creasy. 9-0 Philadelphia. Here's Dick Say, the eighth place hitter. There are 2 down. He rolls a 2-1, and that's going to end the inning. I fly out to right field. But the Philadelphia Stars had 4 runs on just 2 hits. Go to the top of the 5th inning, 9-0 Philadelphia. All right, quite the mountain to climb for Chicago, and they have not yet even so much as added a base runner. Klein, Damari, and Herman will try to catch this tough nut that's pitching for the Philadelphia Stars. Rocky Ellis. First roll is a 4-1, and that is a ground ball hit to the shortstop. Jake Stevens throws to Judd Wilson, retires Klein for 1 out. Frank Damari, 6-5 roll as they pop out to the catcher, and Billy Herman with a 5-4 roll flies to right field. Rocky Ellis has retired 15 Cubs in a row. We go to the bottom of the 5th, 9-0 Philadelphia Stars. Ellis is 1 for 2, leading off the last of the 5th for Philadelphia. And we lost a die out there. 6-2 is a comebacker, hit back to Henshaw. 1 down. Top of the order in Jake Stevens. He rolls a 5-1, and that's a base hit off of Henshaw. Brings up Jake Dunn. Stars have had 7 hits. The roll for Dunn is a 5-5. 8 against a B pitcher with a runner on first. Ground out to third base with Stevens going to second. All right, 2 down, and Judd Wilson's the batter. Known as Judd Boojum Wilson because of the sound of his line drives off the wall. Sounded like Boojum. All right, the roll for Boojum Wilson is a 2-4, and that's a 12. A ground out to shortstop. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left. We go to the top of the 6th inning. It's 9-0 Philadelphia Stars. It'll be the bottom 3 in the order: Cavaretta, Jurgis, and Henshaw for Chicago in the 6th. Might be a pitch hitter for the pitcher, we'll see. 1-4 is a fly ball to left field, put away by Chaney White. 1 down. Billy Jurgis rolls a 1-1 roll. That is a double that's hit to right center field. First hit for the Cubs, first base runner. He's in scoring position, and timeout. There'll be a pitch hitter for the Cubbies. That's Tucker Stanback. And let's see. All right, we're on the blue dice, and that's a 2-2 roll for Stanback, and that's going to be a 7 against an 8 pitcher, runner on second base. It's a single to right field, and that's going to score Billy Jurgis. Cubs are on the board. It's now 9-1. Stanback delivers in the pinch. Here is Augie Galan. His roll is a 1-2. That's a 25, and that's going to be a 4-6-3 double play. 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and nobody left. We go to the bottom of the 6th inning. It's 9-1 Philadelphia. New pitcher for the Chicago Cubs is Hugh Casey. He is a grade C pitcher out of Atlanta, Georgia. He has a Y strikeout modifier and a W walk modifier. Chaney White steps into the box for the Philadelphia Stars. He is 1 for 2 today and 4 for 7 in the project. 2-1 roll is a swing and a miss, strike 3. 1 gone. Mickey Casey, 6-5, is a pop out to the catcher. And Pete Washington rolls a 1-5. That's going to be a base hit for Pete Washington. Single to center field. Washington is 2 for 2. He has also walked. Dewey Creasy, the batter. Let's see. His role is a 4-3 roll, and it has a Y by the result. And Hugh Casey has the Y strikeout modifier, so Dewey Creasy is a strikeout victim. Caught looking. No runs on a hit and 1 left. Top of the 7th inning, it's 9-1 Philadelphia Stars. For Rocky Ellis, this is the point of fatigue inning if 3 bad things happen. His grade will go down 1 level. He's a YW pitcher, but he has not walked anybody in this game, and nor has he struck anyone out. He's kept the ball in play. No, he stuck. Let's see. Yeah, he has not struck anyone out. Stan Heck leads off for the Cubs in top of the 7th. 3-3 roll. Hit column roll for Hack, and 52 is just a single. It's a 7. Here's Gabby Hartnett out of Woonsocket, Rhode Island. Not a lot of Major League ball players from Rhode Island. His roll is a 6-3 to fly out to center field. 1 down. Brings up Chuck Klein. 4-2 is there is the first walk given up by Rocky Ellis, and now 2 marks against his fatigue. First and second, Cubs. And Frank Damare, 325 hitter, steps into the box. He rolls a 5-1. 8 against an A pitcher. But they ground out to third base. Everybody moves up 90 feet. Play made by Dewey Creasy. The Stars have a terrific defense. Their totals add up to 47, which is solidly in the one fielding column. Billy Herman steps into the box, 341 hitter. His role is a 6-4. That's a 9 against an A with second and third. And that 9 will turn the A rating for Ellis will turn that 9 into a strikeout with 2 outs. No runs, a hit, no errors, and 2 left. Bottom of the 7th inning, it's 9-1 Philadelphia Stars. All right, Hugh Casey comes back to work the bottom of the 7th inning. This is his point of fatigue inning as a rated reliever. He's got a star after the C. So 3 bad things happen to him. His grade goes down from C to a D. And Dick Say steps into the box for the Philadelphia Stars. He looks like he's the only Star to not reach base today. He's 0 for 3. His role is a 3-5, swing and a miss, strike 3. So frustrations continue for Say. Hugh Casey gets his 3rd strikeout. He was a reliever on the 1941 Brooklyn Dodgers championship team. Pitcher Rocky Ellis steps into the box. His role is a 3-5, and it's a swing and a miss, strike 3. Casey has struck out 4 of the 6 batters he's faced. Top of the order in Jake Stevens. 1-1 roll for Jake Stevens. That's an extra base column roll. And 31 is a 6. That's a double for Jake Stevens. He is 2 for 4. Brings up Jack Dunn with 2 outs and a man on second. His role is a 4-1, which is a ground ball to the shortstop. Billy Jurgis throws out Jack Dunn. No runs on a hit, 1 left. Top of the 8th inning, it is 9-1 in a laugher. Philadelphia Stars over the Cubs. All right, Jake Ellis has 1 fatigue point left before his grade starts dropping. He's facing Cavaretta, Jurgis, and the pitcher due up in the 8th inning. All right, first roll for Cavaretta is a 3-6, is a 33. Ellis has a YW modifiers, and that 33 is going to be a strikeout. 1 down. 1-1 roll for Billy Jurgis. That's a 6. It's a drive into right center field. It's going to get down 1 hop against the wall. Jurgis will stop at second with a leadoff double. Or not a leadoff double, there's 1 down. Jurgis has 2 of the 3 Cubs hits, both doubles. Timeout, and the Stars are going to go to a new pitcher. That's going to be Phil Crockwell. He's a grade C pitcher with a W walk modifier. And let's see, the new pitch hitter for the Cubs. All right, Chicago pitch hitter is Walter Tarzan Stevenson. I'm guessing he was a solid 6 foot, 180 pounds. Batting for the pitcher, Hugh Casey, who did well. He threw 2 innings of no runs against the Stars. Stevenson's role is a 4-5. That's a 36. Wild pitch, and a runner goes to third. Next roll is 56, and that is a 34. Fielding column 1. Pop up on the infield. Called for by the first baseman, Judd Wilson, takes charge and puts it away. Pitch batter is retired. 2 outs. Top of the order in Augie Galan. Rolls a 1-5. That's a 11 against a C pitcher. Base hit. Runner scores. RBI for Augie Galan. 9-2. And he can steal on the next pitch, which he does. Stan Hack is the batter. Let's see. His roll is a 5-3. That's 20. Runner on second. Single through the infield and knocked down, but it will be an infield single. Runner goes to third, holds at third. First and third, Chicago. There are 2 outs, and the batter is the Cubs catcher, Gabby Hartnett, a .344 hitter in 1935. Another dice roll. That's a 1-2 roll, and it's a ground out to second base to end the inning. 1 run on 3 hits, 2 left. Bottom of the 8th inning, it's the Philadelphia Stars 9 and the Chicago Cubs 2. All right, for the last of the 8th inning, Judd Wilson, Chaney White, and Mickey Casey are the batters. For the Stars, we've got a new reliever warming up in the bullpen, so we might have only seen just the 1 inning from Phil Cockrell. Tex Carlton is on the mound for the Cubbies. He is a grade CY pitcher. All right, Judd Wilson rolls a 5-6. That is a 34. Strikeout of Judd Wilson. 1 down. Next batter is Chaney White. He rolls a 3-5. That's a 9 against a C pitcher. Pop out to third base. Play made by Stan Hack. And Mickey Casey comes up. 1-1 roll for Mickey Casey. That's a hit column roll. And 35 is a double for Mickey Casey. He has not had a hit today. He has walked. So now he's in the hit column. 2 outs, man on second. And now Pete Washington is the batter. His roll is a 4-3, and that's a comebacker back to Carlton, who completes the play. No runs on a hit. We go to the top of the 9th. 9-2. Those Cubs are seeing Stars and trailing by 7. All right, Philadelphia Stars have a new pitcher. That's Paul Carter. He's a grade D XYW pitcher. And in the 9th for the Cubs, they got Klein, Damari, and Herman. 293, 325, and 341 batting averages, but they're down by 7 runs. All right, Carter is ready to go. Here's the dice roll. 2-1 is the roll for Chuck Klein. Fly ball to right field. Jack Dunn is under it and puts it away. 1 out. Frank Damari rolls a 2-4. That's a fly ball to right field. Rinse and repeat. And Billy Herman, last chance for the Cubs. His roll is a 6-1. Grounded on the ground to the shortstop, Jake Stevens. A throw across to Judd Wilson. He is out, and that's the ball game. Final score: Philadelphia Stars 9 and the Chicago Cubs 2. And the line score is Cubs 2 runs on 6 hits, 1 very costly error that allowed 3 unearned runs in the 4th inning. Cubs had 6 hits, but they didn't get any hits until the 6th inning. The Stars had 9 runs on 9 hits, and they committed no errors. Solid game pitched by Rocky Ellis, who went 7 1/3 innings, gave up 2 runs. All right, that'll do it for today. Might go backwards in time. We've been working up through my Apba Classics teams in ascending order. But I have 2 teams that I didn't have when I was at 1932. That's the 32 Detroit Wolves and Cole Papa Bell, and the 1932 Kansas City Monarchs. So I may include them next Haven't decided yet. If I don't, we'll move on to the 1935 Pittsburgh Crawford. So whichever way we go, there's going to be more Negro League action here in the near future. Thanks for watching. Y'all have a good day, and may God bless.